Hello, this is Doran the Videographer, and we're going to continue our series. I know, long series, but it's really good. I'm seeing a lot of cool things and getting to see so much variety of style. And we're going to continue today with another freelance videographer community submission for constructive criticism from Shain Zollman, Vimeo. Let's go here and see. 4,000 views already. Website, trailer, homepage. Alright. Okay, I wish I would have heard the classic of the lights coming on. Nice angle. Ooh, it looks like the camera's on an auto exposure. Not the best. Questionable focus. Some nice B-roll. Ooh, I love the silhouette shots. Those are awesome. Okay, good explainer text. Okay. I feel like the music might be a bit too epic. Okay. Well, that is definitely the appropriate way to finish it off, so very nice. Okay, so this is a website trailer or a website intro video for the Horse Pros, Horse Pro TV. So let's just go by it. So here, the lights switching on is such a cool thing, but you need to have to introduce that effect of the spotlights like turning on. Even if that's not how it actually sounds like there, you need to add that because that just adds that extra vibe to the whole video. So here we're transitioning from well-lit ground to pretty much the same ground kind of, and it's a darker. So you can't just do a straight, well you can do a straight cut, but I would recommend figuring out how to do a transition, maybe just a wipe or a slide or something, just because you have the same element and it's a different exposure and it's just not as continuous in your storytelling as it could ideally be. Just a thought. I love this angle. Alright, I can use spacebar. So here we see the horse clearly, we see the person very clearly, they're well exposed. The moment that sun gets more in your shot, everything darkens, and that's because you were on an auto setting. So even if this was filmed on a phone, you can download, I think, free apps that can give you manual control over exposure. So it's definitely, I don't know what you filmed it on, but definitely experiment with manual settings. In certain situations, they are helpful. And here is clearly one of them. Because here everything just got darker because there's so much blown out sky. So the camera's compensating for that. But you don't want that necessarily because it's a bit distracting. It got darker, but the music is uplifting. So we need everything to be bright and not getting darker because it's just a little mismatch. So for here, I said questionable focus because it's like, okay, it's nice that you're following them around. It would have been nice to have the man in focus and the butt of the horse not in focus, but because the butt of the horse is in focus, it's still an okay shot, but we linger a bit too long on it, and I got a little bit uncomfortable because I'm like, horse farts are pretty bad, so even though this is a video, I have that fear and paranoia, because this is kind of a close-up of a horse's rear end. And also you have the word professionals, and instead of the man being the professional being in focus, we have a horse butt. So subliminally, if you believe into the subliminal, you don't want to associate those two. You don't want to associate professional with a horse butt. Again, maybe I'm just being extra nitpicky, but I'm a bit of a perfectionist and I really dive into subliminal messaging and video, I believe. Subliminals play a huge important role in how a viewer perceives the video, even if it's not willingly and knowingly acknowledging the association. Subliminally, it might be there. So, my thoughts on that. Nice shot. I love the shots here with a silhouette. Beautiful. See, here, I don't know if the auto camera setting did this by default, but if not, then I assume this is a perfectly manual shot because it's like perfect silhouette and the sky is like vivid colors and it's not blown out. So, beautiful shots. And then we're getting into some of the action and some of the keywords that describe the business. Very good. One shot that could have added a bit to this production, but maybe you're not comfortable, or maybe it was a safety concern, but it would have been nice to be on the horse with the rider and doing over the shoulder shot, kind of like an action shot of what they're doing. Maybe it would have worked, maybe it wouldn't have, I don't know. But it's something that I would be curious to try. Or you could have been like we just saw, like on the horse next to him and still get like a high vantage point of what is happening. Oh, and I just noticed something. Either Vimeo, is this full HD? Give me 1080. What is that weird stuff happening at the horse's head? Yeah, there's some weird stuff happening in the fast motion. So either you applied some sort of time warp, slow down effect, and that's doing it, or Vimeo's doing something funny to your video. Does Vimeo have a slow down option like YouTube? No, it does not. Okay, well. And this end shot is perfect. Perfect shot. That is the best shot you could possibly get for the end. So very well done. You definitely showed off what the business has to offer. No, I didn't want to see the other one. Hold up. You definitely got some creative angles. So just a couple of shots that were. You have to think about your storytelling and a subliminal a little bit better, and the other shot with the manual focus. But other than that, pretty good. Pretty good. Keep it up. And music was maybe a bit too intense at the halfway point when things were a bit slowed down, but you know, if that's the best music you had available, then you know you made the video edit work as best as you could with that. So keep it up, and I think this is a very good website trailer, and yeah, just look at how you can improve with the few little elements. Thank you.